violence and other kind of violence.
Get away! I could be at work, at school, in my car, and I can still get shot by the police. But I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.
What's good, cyberspace? It's the Black Gen Z Mindset. Make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe, and let's get into the video.
Developing at 4 o'clock, a 17-year-old girl is dead and a young man has critical injuries after a drive-by shooting.
Damn. It's like that. They ringing off shots, shooting indiscriminately, recklessly. They don't care. These super gremlins are on demon time.
You hear all the shots right there. A neighbor gave us doorbell camera video that recorded the sound of those shots. Channel 2's Taisha Fernandez is live in DeKalb County, where the two victims tried to get away. Taisha?
Wendy, the victims ended up here at this gas station, the Valero on Glenwood Road, after trying to get away from the person firing all those shots about a mile away.
And I told you guys, DeKalb County is very dangerous. You can get hit in DeKalb County and they don't care. Anybody can get it, women, children. It's really like that.
And it was a neighbor who recorded the shooting on his home surveillance system. We counted more than 20 shots in this recording. It startled the neighbor who gave us this video. He said his home surveillance system recorded the shooting on Thursday night just after 11 o'clock. Police say a 17-year-old girl and a 23-year-old man were sitting in a car here on Burgess Drive in Decatur when someone pulled up and fired at least 20 shots at the car. The teenage girl died. The man is in critical condition. Police say they left the scene trying to get away from the shooter. They pulled into this gas station on Glenwood Road less than...
And that's really tragic. You have women getting caught in the crossfire. She could have been the main target. The man could have been the main target, but there is an extreme amount of beef in the streets of the Metro Atlanta area, and I don't think that it can really be resolved by any type of policy at this point. These super gremlins are on demon time.
A mile away. We knocked on several doors back where the shooting happened.
Need to put these guns down.
No one wanted to show their faces on camera because police are still looking for the shooter. However, they heard the shots.
Then I heard a car pull off, sounded like a moving past. So it had to sound like it was right down the street.
When neighbors found out Friday that a girl was killed on their street, they wonder if she lived here. They hope people put down the guns.
Getting terrible. Too many young people getting killed these days.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
We have some leads on who that little girl is, but we are still working to confirm the 17-year-old victim, and the 23-year-old man is still in the hospital in critical condition. We're live in DeKalb County in Decatur. Taisha Fernandez, Channel 2 Action News.
We have new developments.
I'm here on the corner of MLK and Frederick Douglass, where a shooting just took place. And as you can see, it's a pretty rough area. So I'm basically risking my life reporting on this madness. So make sure you do me a favor and hit the subscribe button. Like the video, hell, share the video. And make sure you go ahead and leave a comment down in the comments section to continue the discussion on how we can find solutions to all this son violence in the streets. I'm Jenquavius Jackson, here live, reporting from Atlanta, Georgia, BGZM News 17.
Shooting outside of the DeKalb County Waffle House that left one man dead. It happened in a busy area of South DeKalb on Flat Hills Parkway. And Channel 2 Steve Gelbach's live outside the restaurant. Steve, employees, I know you've been trying to talk to people to get more about what happened here, but we do know there were bullet holes where you were overnight.
Yeah, 2 cars shot up here in the parking lot. The restaurant appears to be unscathed. We're going to reopen here, it looks like, this morning. I tried to talk to one of the employees, but they could not tell me what happened. But again, the police are talking to those witnesses. Also, a number of cameras out here we can see as well. But we did see one car, we believe it was an employee's vehicle, right by the front doors that had a half dozen bullet holes in the front windshield. The DeKalb police got the call of a person shot outside the Waffle House here on Flat Hills Parkway near Wesley Chapel around 10:30 Wednesday night, and officers arrived, found that victim near a white car.
And I don't know if y'all remember that song by Travis Porter. The breakfast at the Waffle House, 20 sausage biscuit. Hold on, excuse me, man. What come on a sausage biscuit? It looked like bullet fragments and shell casings come on the sausage biscuit. It's absolutely ridiculous. They shooting up the Waffle Houses. It can get a little ratchet for sure. No respect. Kind of reminds you of what happened at the Subway earlier this year. Atlanta is not playing, y'all.
Car in the parking lot. He is 26 years old. We have not got his name yet, but he was rushed to the hospital, later died. Homicide detectives and crime scene investigators collected shell casings. It looked like there was a bullet through the driver's side window of that car, as well as that front window shattered. According to police, this started with an argument between 3 customers inside the Waffle House, and then it moved outside here where that shooting took place. And they have now moved that last vehicle, and it looks like, again, they are going to reopen this morning. We do not have a good description of the 2 men police are still looking for, but as soon as we get information on a possible suspect, possible shooter here, or any information, again, on that 26-year-old man who was shot and killed, we'll bring it to you this morning.
You know, Steve, it seems like that camera's pointed directly in the direction of what happened, and hopefully it's a reminder to folks today to be easy on themselves and be easier with other people.
What the hell is he always... He always just be saying some, I mean, irrelevant stuff. Be easy on yourself and be easy on other people. I mean, bro, they're shooting over waffles and bacon and egg and cheese. Like, dog, this ain't about being easy on yourself.
It seems like that camera's pointed directly in the direction of what happened, and hopefully it's a reminder to folks today to be easy on themselves and be easier with other people in their day today. Thank you.
First, a Lithonia family is heartbroken tonight after somebody shot and killed their loved one in the parking lot of a Waffle House. Good evening. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm Tom Haynes.
And someone shot and killed Kaleel Goss outside the Waffle House on Flat Shoals Road earlier this week. Police are still looking for the gunman. Fox 5's Angelique Proctor talked with the young man's family about the devastating loss.
Kaleel Goss's family tells me the 24-year-old had a routine. He went to EMT school. He would come here to the Waffle House where he worked to eat. Then he would head home. But they say that...
Wow, man. He's going to EMT school. Working at the Waffle House as well. I mean, the brother's doing everything right. The worst of us taking out the best of us. These super gremlins are on demon time.
Routine was violently interrupted on Wednesday.
Kaleel doesn't talk. He's to himself. He's real quiet, real chill.
Family members say they were floored when they got the call that Kaleel Goss was killed. They say the 24-year-old was leaving EMT school and headed to Waffle House, where he worked as a cook just to get a bite to eat. His family tells me his co-workers let him into the restaurant, which angered other customers who could only order from the window.
They wouldn't let...
Dang, so they're upset because he was able to go into the restaurant and they're making other people order through the window, but he works there and maybe he wasn't in his work outfit, so they couldn't tell. And the super gremlins took offense to that. Nothing to get mad about. You know, sometimes you'll see people cut the line here or there. It's never worth losing your life over. But that's not how these super gremlins feel. So, you know, they didn't like the fact that he was able to skirt the protocol, the CV protocol, which is getting a lot of people killed. That they ain't gonna talk about those statistics. How many people are getting murked trying to follow the CV protocol?
Let them in because they were closed and you had to order at the window, but they opened the door for Kaleel because he was the cook, and they kind of pushed the other two guys out.
Once Kaleel, who graduated from King High in 2017, got ready to head home, the angry men were still outside and opened fire on the 24-year-old.
Wow, so they waited for him to come outside and they did him in. I mean, these dudes are the worst, vindictive, demented, jealous. They don't have nothing better to do but to delete another black man. These super gremlins are on demon time.
As he got in his car,
they started shooting, ran up to his car, started shooting inside of the car.
Wow.
The waitress was telling him to get out the car and to run in the back door. She's like, come to the back, come to the back. And he tried to make it to the back, and then they started shooting him in his back. So she said he was stumbling and he fell.
The family says Kaleel's...
Bro, these are animals, bruh. Monsters. How could you do that to this man, bro? He was just trying to go into the Waffle House, get a bite to eat. He's not even the one who denied y'all access. First of all, it's none of your business what he got going on. But these dudes are just so jealous, bro. It's really sad. And that just leads me to my next thought, which is, sisters, come get your kids.
Departure and at least part of the attack is on video. DeKalb police confirm the son and brother was not armed. His family says he tried to dismiss the irate men.
Could you see it in your heart to forgive the people that killed you?
No.
Thank God. Now I'm rocking with this, sister. No forgiveness for these super gremlins. We want the death penalty. We want a public hanging. Okay? A public lynching. Something to cement it in these devils' heads that you can't just go around murking innocent people. Shout out to this sister. My train of thought, my line of thinking, no forgiveness for the super gremlins on demon time.
No, I cannot. It was too malicious. Like I said, you didn't stop. It was no point that you stopped. No point that you stopped. And even now, it's no point. You're not even turning yourself in.
DeKalb police are actively working this homicide. They say there are 2 shooters and both are on the run. In DeKalb County, Angelique Proctor, Fox 5 News.
Gang violence and other kind of violence.
Guess what? I could be at work, at school, in my car, and I can still get shot by the police. But I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.